If you're a gentleman here and you are married, never allow your wife cry for food. Let me speak for a minute to the men. If you are married and you raise a family here, the day your wife looks at you and say, what will we eat? And you say, I don't know. On that day, you have an answer before God. I don't care who you are. It's amazing how irresponsible people are. A man folds his arm and is the woman who is running around house, doing everything, the children running around. And with all due respect, let me tell you this. If you don't stand up as a man to do your best in taking care of your family. Now, there are times that seasons can go bad and the wife can stand up. That's a good woman, but it should not be forever. Roles were defined in the Bible. That's why marriage is not by force. Since you have now chosen to marry, do what they say they should do. With all due respect, and I say this not to condemn, but do you know, I have the honor of training so many children, and some of them, their parents are alive, their fathers are alive. They have never asked, who is paying the school fees of this child? Who is paying the accommodation? Some of them, I started with them in primary school, they are in university, some are finished. I have never seen the fathers. Listen, you see, the person who loves you is the person who presses on you like this. If I don't love you, I will just shout, do a miracle service, you will fall under the anointing, shout, and then we'll go. But you won't grow that way. It is the heart of love that is making me tell you this. Some of you did not come from families where you were disciplined. So the church is midwifing it to cut away some of these excesses.
The greatest charm anyone can ever have is a good wife. The greatest fortune anyone can ever have in his lifetime, apart from God, is a good wife. A wife can hinder a prayer. A wife can bring favor. Therefore, men, mind how you treat your wife. You can struggle the rest of your life because of the way you treat your wife. Life can become so difficult because of the way you treat your wife. That's how terrible it is. And then you can actually go through hell for the rest of your life for the kind of wife you married. So where does a man find favor or fortunes? And the wife he marries. Thank you. If I mistreat this woman that is here, I'm finished. An aspect of my life